Hello, hello, hello. We're here again to discuss Love is Blind Season 8. Why is there Season 8? I don't know. Why are we here? I don't know. Um, yeah, then Minneapolis, apparently a very boring ass place. Apparently, because all these people are boring.
And not because of toxicity,
No,
because that's
they
not
are
why.
actually boring.
We mean in terms of like the conversations.
That they choose to show us.
Yes.
So maybe it's the producers that have the issues actually.
And finding out that other people, I don't know how you pick the people that you choose to show us. Are you telling us that the people you didn't show were worse? Like,
that's not possible. I don't even believe that. I think that the producers have a bias that is coming out.
Yeah, I see a lot of people that, but even not even saying color, even other white people,
age too.
I didn't even get to see them.
Yeah, there's one kiss girl, Cassandra.
Yeah, I didn't get to see. I didn't get to see
the older woman that was 42 years old. I
Yeah.
didn't get to see her.
And then the guy with the bun, I didn't get to see him. Like, why would you tell me there are 15 contestants and
we
not
still only
care
get to see.
to even, okay, fine. You didn't have content. Why didn't you just introduce us to everyone then? That would have been more interesting.
It would have. This thing was like watching paint dry.
You knew you, and then you guys, there's another thing you guys did. I'm like, why? 2 conversations of someone with a cracked voice.
Why?
They're getting along. They like each other. Awesome.
Cool, keep it moving.
Cool, keep it moving. Why didn't we just watch somebody else having a conversation?
And also those people that like to walk around making somebody feel nauseous.
Yeah,
And
then
you showed this for 5 minutes. Why? Like, what's going on? Like,
yes,
God.
and then y'all kept on showing the black couples thing as a segue to other people.
Yes, we will
I didn't
sit
get that.
down on
2
rubbish,
seconds.
Then they'll have one function and they've jumped out. Are you people so normal?
Like, what? Also, don't. Let me tell you guys. I noticed that the black girl that rejected
Brittany.
was there on the last day when people were doing their
Yeah,
proposal.
so
So that
probably
means
other-
she was also getting proposed to. Or like ending whatever. We didn't get to see whoever the other person she was
We
talking
didn't get to
to.
see Yemi. Besides the first, we didn't see Yemi again.
And then there was another black lady too.
Yeah,
and then
with the
the
hair.
Asian lady, as you said.
And the other
And all the other white people too. Because it's not just about like, we're not just happy on race.
I'm having a race because there's only one half couple that is
race and entertainment.
yes,
And not
yeah.
in a toxic or ratchet. That's not what we want. We're here for love, right?
Yes.
Like,
Give us interesting conversations. Like you can actually mention the few people that
keep
are
it
to
short.
confess. Yeah.
keep it short.
Why are the episodes
It
over an
doesn't
hour
have to be
long?
6 episodes.
Even if it is, why do they each have to be over an hour long? Why can't they
It
be
really
30, 45 minutes long? Like, what are we watching? Like, we were going out of our
This
minds
is the
when we were watching this.
This is the first season in a while. Because the season where everybody got divorced was
That's it.
not great. But it was okay. It was still kind of
still better,
entertainment.
yeah.
But the season with Matt and Colleen was kind of boring
3,
too.
that's season 3.
Yeah. Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was also kind of boring. But this
No, this is the worst.
takes the cake.
This is like watching paint dry.
It takes the cake. Please. And then I wanted to mention that I can't remember her name. Brittany. Please, Mr. Wherever you are, what's his name? Carlton. That is how you tell someone.
And that's when.
And that's when. You don't wait after you've proposed to someone to tell someone that, hey, by the way,
bisexual.
that is when you tell someone.
Rubbish.
So take notes
Trying to trap somebody.
for the future, okay? That is how you tell it. And big ups to my girl for saying it at the right time.
And everybody's within
And
their rights
also-
to accept or reject it.
Yeah, and also accepting that, you know what? You see, this is the same. We just had this conversation about on Married at First Sight. Is know when to walk away. If you know you don't even like rejection, you want to quickly reject the person, it's fine.
That's what I think she did anyway.
Which is fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's
No,
fine.
I'm fine. I'm fine with her.
Because
ending
guess
at that
what?
point.
She ended it and walked. Like, I don't want to get rejected. I'm just gonna end it and walk
reject
away.
first, yeah.
Good. Know when the ship has sailed.
Yeah, I don't.
Like-
I don't respect. I'm sorry to say this. Hope I don't offend anybody. But if you have always been broken up with, and you had an issue with any of the relationships, and you just were waiting, that's dumb.
Yeah, just end
You
it.
end it. It's hard to end a relationship. Nobody says it's easy. It's hard, but it builds character. You end
It
it.
really does.
Yeah. Anyways, so I'm just gonna highlight some people because honestly speaking.
Go ahead.
So there was the David guy that started all commercial by asking, "So what's wrong with you?" And some people liked, some people didn't like it. So I like it because you know, I already know how I feel about all these family members of these people, that they always think that their own family member is special and the other people that they meet on the show are diseased. I'm like, no, if they are diseased, so is the family member. Like, if the other people are losers, so is the family member. Like, stop acting like, oh, you know, my family member is great. I'm like, no, they're not great. If you think the other people are not great, your family member is also not great. It's like how people think about online dating, like, oh, all the people are online dating are crazy. I'm like, and then if your friend is also there, she's crazy too.
We shame people for wanting to find love, and I don't like that. I really don't. Like, we clown. Like, okay, let me give a good example. Say you saw someone's profile on an online dating page, and you were you're also there and you swipe, but you took a screenshot of that person to send it to your friends and be like, oh, look who I saw dating.
It's like, how did you know it was dating if you were
like
not there?
Make it make sense. It doesn't make sense. Like, you shouldn't be shaming people for wanting to find love. Like, it's a very pure thing.
Yeah,
like,
it's valid.
It's valid. It's just the same way as you want to find
Job.
Income. You shouldn't be shamed for wanting to find love. There's nothing wrong in that.
It's like seeing a fast person in the gym and making fun of them.
Like you shouldn't shame people. Like,
stupid.
I still don't understand it. Like, I don't like when people do that and be like, some people go, oh, I can never be on a dating app. Like, like dating apps. Me, no. Okay. And I mean, I'm more of a, like, all the people there are weird.
Okay, you are not weird.
Yeah, I'd rather meet people in person. How's that working for you?
Everybody's online, but cool. Keep telling yourself whatever you want to tell yourself. Yeah. So whatever. But yeah, so David guy, though, he works in, I don't remember what he works in, but he works in a surgical office that he has seen all the Botox, fillers, everything. So he's very superficial as a result of the job. I guess he just imbibed with what he was saying, which makes sense. Then I was talking with Lauren, and then he was joking. No, he asked her how she's 30, like, oh, so yeah, that means that you're no longer attractive.
That was a bad joke.
It was a very stupid joke. Then he talked about having an OnlyFans, and I'm like, why is this a joke? Anyways, then he also mentioned something else about someone else talking about children. I said, oh, you better get on it because, you know, time is ticking. I'm like,
I don't like those type of those type of jokes in
guys.
Like, you're not stopping them, you just keep pushing them out.
Yeah, like, no, guys have this weird sense of that's I've been. I mean,
they don't believe that
I've been online dating.
They don't believe that a 30-year-old man
is old
and a 30-year-old woman are the same age.
No, a 30-year-old man is young, and a 30-year-old man is old.
Older. That's what they believe.
Yeah,
it's wild to me.
Definitely, I've been online dating. What I realized is that a lot of men. Even before this, I already knew that because I have my guy friends, and the kind of things that they think are funny are not funny to women. And I always tell them, don't treat me like I'm not your bro. Don't treat me like you people, because he's treating them like they are his bros. That's why he's cracking kind of stupid jokes, because boys crack kind of jokes with each other and they both laugh. Girls not so much. We don't find these things funny, but he doesn't know that, and he's one that has sisters. Anyways, then we meet Alex, the cute guy, ugly duckling that got to become nice looking, blah blah. He was bullied and he was beaten up in middle school. You bullies. Anyways, he did bad in school and he got kicked out of the house. I'm like, what kind of parents bring a child to the world? I did not ask to be born. Okay, I was doing bad in school because I was so bullied hard. I was bullied so hard, and then you kick me out of the house. Like, make it make sense. Anyways, then Miss Madison. Oh, this is the most tragic story. This is the one that her mom is an addict, a drug addict, and somehow she got the opportunity to travel a lot. So she's like multilingual, so English, French, and Arabic.
Yeah.
She has 2 siblings. She had 3. One died, so she has 2 siblings now, a brother and sister. She was also bullied in school, and she's an artist. So at this point, we liked her. But then I remembered Madison from Married at First Sight. I was like, trigger.
Mm-hmm.
And she's also in Madison. So
I'd say that she's a very beautiful Madison.
She's a beautiful Madison, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we met Meg. Once again, like I said, I'm just throwing out people out there. Oncology nurse, woo. Don't I believe in energy and spirits? And then she listens to the Joe Rogan podcast.
You know, I said this to Virgo. You know how they have this TikTok things where someone say, "Oh, I listened to Joe," and you start running away. It's like, oh. I don't think. Yeah. Right. But he's my lord.
Joe Rogan. You found the ant house and it's so beautiful. Okay, cool. I believe in energy and spirits. She has a 444 necklace as per angel number.
And she believes that there's some kind of that the pyramids were not built.
Yeah, she said that the pyramids built by people, by
and there's some kind of
and what if
energy
all these
inside it.
Yeah, and what if all these natural disasters are actually like superior beings, minds creating things? I'm like.
And then me and Margot went off on a tangent. You asked me if an alien came to Earth, what would I?
Yeah, what would you do? And this one says we colonize. This one says
Well,
we be
girl.
colonizer.
Yeah, the alien's gonna work.
Colonize the alien.
Oh my!
The alien will say they sent me to come and be in charge. No,
Yeah.
I'm the slave.
Yeah. I'm like, Mr. Alien, can you breathe underwater? Yeah, you can. Perfect. This is what we're gonna do. You're gonna go underwater and get all those jewels from me. You know what I'm saying? Shipwreck, all those things. Get it done. Yeah. That's what I'm asking. If I have the power to, obviously,
Commandeer the alien.
Commandeer.
I have to say something about this, Meg. That the 444 is also Airtel's number in Nigeria. If you want to recharge, it's 444. Okay. So I think that
angel number. Airtel stole the angel.
I think that is Airtel connection that she was used to connect with her angel, which is why she had not a great time.
I don't think she knows anything. We need to call Big Mommy Gio that has been to NRN. She needs to get to the bottom of this for us.
Yeah, Mommy Gio wants to come and help us to know what's the correction is next. Anyway, so we learned that David has cheated in his past relationship. The one that just ended, not as a child, the one that just ended like 2 years ago. That's a child one. Then, so that's what he told Molly. He has two connections with Molly and Lauren. He says it's strange. So Lauren that made this stupid joke about, so you're unattractive because you're 30. Stupid. Okay, then we have Sarah and Ben. Ben is a Christian. Sarah's sister is gay. Yeah.
Can I just say, a lot of these conversations just lacked substance.
That's what I said,
and it felt like, okay, let me put it this way. You get to know someone first, right? And you're going to marry. Yes, I get it. You marry the family attached to it, so fine. But you're getting to know someone intrinsically before we get to my family members or anything like that. They already fundamentally did not agree on one thing, and he was already bending himself for it. And I'm like, this does not make any sense. You said you're a Christian. She says she doesn't believe. What are we doing here? That should have been the end of that conversation. I need people to understand. You cannot be that desperate for love.
I need Christians to understand that.
Yes. And also people that are not Christian, like you have a belief system that you're sticking to.
She don't get a belief system, please.
Wait, her belief system is that she does not believe. Or whatever. That's her.
No, she just think that it's hypocritical.
Remember, I don't know if it was Parks and Rec when they said they had a group of they didn't believe in assembling and gathering. Yeah. And then they were having a hard time keeping their team together.
No,
they had to start assembling.
Don't assemble. Don't gather.
They had to gather.
No, why?
But anyway, this is giving that. Okay, fine. You don't believe. Fine. I think you should be with someone that shares the same beliefs as you.
Or lack thereof.
Yeah, or lack thereof. So why are we trying to make fetch happen?
Yeah, wow.
This is how then you try and force this marriage thing, and then we get to I can't marry, or you marry and then you divorce. Like, let's not ruin lives like married at first sight.
Yeah.
Please, especially in a show where you have choices.
You have choices. Like,
you've not left the pod where you say, I'm obligated, I left the pod. You haven't left the pod.
No.
Or else, are you trying to leave the pod just to be famous? I have to ask that question at this point.
Especially because of their other serious conversation, which was about, she was asking him about the causes and if he believes in Black Lives
Matter.
and
he couldn't answer that question. That's
another. I said this now. I mean, don't like the answer. You say, is it different?
Okay, fine. To me, I didn't. That was not an answer because Black people are people and their lives matter. Yeah. Yes, you should be able to say that.
No,
don't all lives matter me. I'm not saying all lives don't matter. We're just talking about the life that has been marginalized right now. That is all we're talking. But anyway, look, fundamentally, I don't get this. But okay.
They got engaged anyway, spoiler alert.
Yeah. Am I too strict? Guys, leave in the comment section. Maybe Tola is too strict. No, maybe I'm living in the black.
It's stupid.
I don't know.
Let me remind you guys of Married at First Sight, Becca and Austin, where Becca was weeping when she said Austin told her that I believe she's going to go to hell. Like, she's agnostic.
Am I living in the black and white? Am I too strict?
No, it's
I don't
stupid.
get it because I don't believe in time wasting. If you say that you are here for marriage, if you're here for la-di-da, dating, blah, blah, blah.
They don't get engaged.
That is different. But we're here for marriage. I don't think we understand the severity of this show. When you bring people to the show and you say people are ready for marriage, I want to believe that you did the work and actually brought people that were ready for marriage. This is ridiculous. I'm sorry. Fundamentally ridiculous.
Rubbish,
But okay.
yeah.
But that's what we got.
No, it's a rubbish thing. Then we get to meet Monica, who's unemployed. First of all, we told the people that I stopped bringing people that don't have work to the show. I'm not really understanding why. Because I'm sorry, I don't believe it's okay for a girl and it's not okay for a guy. It's bad in that way. That's why I said when my first time, Carla and David should have never been on this show. Because two of them are homeless and no. So in the same way, if we have stopped bringing unemployed men, why are we not bringing an unemployed woman? Unless she was employed when
It's possible.
when she was recruited and then
Yeah.
whatever. But we
It's
had
not
no
even
issue with
just-
her.
yeah,
It's the fact
it's-
that she said, "Oh, well, spend time with my family is more than a stupid job."
I'm like,
Stupid
girl, it's not a stupid job. It's
You're going to
not.
come and be dependent on a man that has a stupid job to take care of you. The stupid job gives you money to be able to have vacations.
I get
pay
that
for
things
food and
hurt.
stuff.
It's like when someone says, "Oh, well, marriage is stupid anyway. It doesn't. I don't want it." Or no, you want it, but it's stupid anyway. Whatever. Like, don't quantify things that you don't have because you're struggling to have it right now as stupid. Let's not do that.
She's so silly.
Okay, like for example, like a girl that likes to dress up and look good. All of a
Right,
sudden, you're like,
that
"Oh, it's stupid to even
Yeah.
like." No, you just can't even put in the effort.
Okay.
And you're like, oh, it's stupid anyway. Anybody that does their
Yeah,
makeup is
it's
so late.
superficial,
Who
yeah.
wakes up early in the morning? That's what they want. They prioritize the time to wake up early in the morning to do it. It's not stupid to that person. Like, let's stop doing this.
Yeah. Anyways, she got engaged also. That was, really the when I mentioned the couple, I was there they got engaged. She got engaged to Brad. Brad is the golden retriever guy, so cute with the hair, and he seems like a very nice, sweet guy. Now let's talk about this their reveal.
So awkward.
She kept on bending over. People were cringing. We were cringing, and I'm glad that it's not only us on the internet. People were like, Monica, girl,
Like,
stand
what is
up.
this? The guy is not shorter than you. Because I don't understand the bending. He's not small. She was acting
Is your
like
stomach bending? Are you
he was like a
constipated?
small person.
Like a child. I'm like, everything's okay.
You're wearing,
Like,
you're very, first of all, you're a very tall woman, and you're wearing heels, and he's still taller than you. So I don't understand what this bending
and
is
I'm
about.
like, and if this is your awkward reaction, work on it. Sorry, I know that that's the weird thing to say, but like, work on it because I'm not a fan. We were all not fans. It was very jarring, very
The
disconcerting.
guy was trying to hug her,
yeah, trying
and
to
she
kiss
just
her.
kept-
She kept on just.
and then the kisses were just pecks.
And
pecks.
I said, oh, Monica, you don't have work. You can't even do this.
Calm down.
Calm yourself.
Cool it. Be cool,
No. That your awkward reaction is too much, girl. I'm not a fan, and a lot of us were not fans. And I mean, I saw on Twitter
It was
people were
awkward.
like, "God, this is my sisters that were like, oh, girl, this is weird." Anyways, so we go back to Madison, who says she had mentioned it on multiple times. Sad.
I'm already bored because we're reliving this.
Yeah, we're reliving this. And then I'm like, so tell me, talking to Alex. Alex is like, what about main connection? The other guy is Mason. Her typing style is avoidance. His is anxious. So, and I like that he's taking it seriously because he was like, I need to think about this because like I'm not really sure because anxious and avoidance are actually the worst to be together because anxious is literally running towards avoidance running away. Like, so you don't want to be chasing someone through the whole relationship. So I was like, okay, cool. Now Meg and Madison like Mason, cool. At some points during this, I'm just gonna fast forward because whatever. At some point, Meg and Madison sit down to talk about their connection with Mason, and at this point, no, Madison has two connections. She has Alex and Mason. Then, for whatever reason, I think she just found out that Mason had another connection with Meg. So she starts to trouble Mason about this. And I'm like, but you have two connections too. And I need guys to start calling women out, not in a rude way, but in a like stop being hypocritical kind of way because she was calling him out about him having two connections and like, okay, so which one do you want, whatever. And I'm like, why are you asking him that? You also have two connections. Like he can also ask the same of you. Why do you want him to choose? And then like make it
When
make
you
sense.
had-
You haven't chosen.
Yeah, you hadn't
why
chosen.
do you? And he wasn't even your number one at that time. So it wasn't even like, oh, you want he wasn't number two. Even at that time he was your number two. Because then they have all this plenty questions. What are you wearing? Oh, I'm wearing this blue dress with a little
Yeah.
cleavage and the short is short. And he's like, oh, I really like a
Oh,
short skirt.
I'm twerking right now.
Yeah. You can
Twerk.
twerk? Well, I can shake my ass. Can you?
Which ass?
Is it moving? Just say I can move my waist. Okay? That's what you should say. Rude. God, rebel. Anyways, so that whole thing happens then.
Oh, don't shame my people because I'm becoming skinny.
Growing up with that kind of stuff. That. So Madison and Meg are talking. So no, I guess Mason thinks about. I guess just in the spur of the moment, he now says, "Oh, I'm committed to you." The next time they talk, then she goes and tells Meg that Mason said this, and I don't know. The two of them will be up into some kind of frenzy where is apparently, I don't know why he whipped them up into a frenzy. Do you know why he whipped them up into a frenzy? Cool. So Madison goes back to talk to Mason, and she's like, okay, they say that he's telling them the same things, and they're like, oh, should I always beat him and attack him?
Okay, to me, dissecting this whole back and forth, first of all, and what's this guy's name? Mason? You shouldn't be with Meg. This is a train wreck waiting to. I don't understand, guys. If a girl tells you she's crazy, straight up,
believe her.
Believe this
and
person.
Avoid.
And avoid. I don't even understand why you want to be with Meg, but okay, fine. All right.
We haven't even chosen, right? Okay, at this point, he hasn't chosen now. He was still between the two of them.
Okay, fine.
Then
now
he's talking to Madison now. Then Madison now chooses to end things. That
Madison is being a bit manipulative.
a bit.
Okay.
Remove that bit.
Okay, manipulative.
Period.
All right. She wants to have a choice.
She wants to eat the donut and lick this.
Yeah, that's what she wants to do. Okay. And I don't even think she was even interested in Mason.
She wasn't. It was a number two. It was a number two.
It was more. I just at that
she
point.
wanted to win.
It just felt like it was for sport.
Yes.
Like it felt like when you say a cat kill his prey, like
play with it.
Play with it and then not eat it.
Yeah, but just let it go. Yeah.
Whatever, or even kill it and not eat it and walk away. Like that's what it felt like. Like, what are you doing right now? Because you went ahead to implode everything.
Yes, she made sure that Meg would not choose him, because she made sure, because Meg had this insecurity of like, I want to be chosen first, and I'm like, why? This is not the show for that. And that's not even how life works.
It's not the show. And we've had this conversation so many times. All this, I'm second choice. That is not how for this particular, sometimes in life too, but let's narrow it down to Love is Blind.
That doesn't mean anything.
It doesn't mean anything. Like, two people have proven to you guys.
In
fact, what I've even realized more is that the people that actually were second choice.
It's more than two. More than Colleen too, because Matt was Colleen's second choice too.
3 people have proven to us that is not the situation on ground. In fact, people that choose themselves first are more likely to end,
regrets and change
and move on, and we've seen more of those people end the relationship than people that actually chose them. Every single person that chose themselves after the fact are still together to today. Okay, because sometimes you just don't know in the moment, and I feel like it's okay. There's nothing wrong in him choosing you. Let's just even say he did.
Comments change his mind.
He changed his mind.
And Madison could not accept that. She said no. You don't change.
But you told me you wanted me.
You're committed to me.
But you didn't even want him. Like, what is this that we're talking about?
In high school. And then she went back and said that, and then I told her, she was telling the girl, she's like, I told him that he has ruined his chances with both of us. Meg is like, Let's say, I don't know. She said, oh, no. I didn't say that. I said, he could have.
Girl, you definitely said that, and
we watched that. She said it now.
But Meg, come on, like,
Meg is a
do you know
follower.
Meg can play with someone's head?
Meg is a follower.
Oh my God, we're talking about future here. We're talking. You came here.
I can't.
Do you not understand the magnitude of what marriage is?
No.
You're gonna let someone you don't know that you just met decide for you.
Yes.
When you said you met your partner.
Nope.
This is the person you want. I want to be with him.
Madison is the angel.
And you're gonna just let somebody else tell you. Didn't you hear that all is fair in love, and what in this situation? Nobody is tied to anyone yet. You're staking your claim. In the free world, people were staking their claim to land. Even land that did not belong to them. You're staking your claim right now. Okay? Madison is in her right to do whatever woo think she wants to do. But you're like, okay, fine. I don't care. And in the end, Mason is going to make his decision. And if he chooses you in the end, fine. If he chooses me in the end, fine. The guy had not even made a choice. And also, Mason, what are you, a level 7? like Madison comes to you and then the next day, like, I'm committed to you now. Like, come on.
He's a cult leader.
Future cult leader. Like, you really can't say, I'm not sure yet. There's nothing wrong with that too. If you keep saying I'm not sure and then you end up with nobody, that's what happened to you. Okay?
No. Instead, what happens is Madison, the puppet master, plays with everybody's head. She dumps Mason, even though Mason was going to take back the whole commitment thing because he said he thought about it and he's like, actually, no, it's not you. But obviously, Madison cannot take that. She's like, he said it after already. And I'm like, stop it.
So this girl single-handedly crushed.
She crushed it. Then Meg is like, I can't get over the fact that I wouldn't know if. And I'm like, I know he was going to end things with her, with Madison, because there was nothing in her room. It was the same day. There was nothing in her room. The same way that I know that between Devin and Brittany, Devin was also planning to end. Like, it was clear. So, but obviously, she doesn't have that hindsight, the insight that we do because we're watching everything. Mm-hmm. But Meg, her insecure that if they pick you second, so what? It doesn't mean anything.
Say so.
Doesn't look at Zach and Bliss, they don't get picking. Look at Nicole and Benaya traveling around the world, having the time of their lives. Look at every other day, Benaya's calling her beautiful. Her hair looking like a child, the 5-year-old child. She's just gets to be herself, and the guy is loving on her. Colin and Matt, happy together, been together for how many, like 5 years, or something like that. Like, everybody's living their lives. Even if you want to think that, okay, Kwame picked Chelsea as second choice from Micah.
They are also
enjoying themselves.
See, look, there's so many.
There are so many. There are actually so many because even in the pods, people were changing because in the pods, Colleen's first choice was Cole. When that didn't work, she now started going back to start working again. That's how she got Matt. And we made fun of her, but it worked out.
Yeah, and I
made fun of her.
Yeah, but
it worked
guess
out.
What?
It worked out.
We've said this before, and I need people to understand. A lot can change because your days are not the same as our days.
No.
Like now, remember you said you're online dating and you're talking to people. Do you get to talk to people for 10 hours in a day?
You don't.
You don't. But you have the luxury of talking to people for hours on end. Yeah. If you wanted to, until when you have to go to the hotel. You have it's when it's time for you to go home and sleep, whatever. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You get that luxury so you can really dive deep and get to know someone, right? And feelings can develop in a day or two, and feelings can change in a day or two. Someone can say something and it's like, no, that does not settle well. Doesn't sit well with me.
Yeah, exactly. As long as it's something that like, oh wow, and which like, oh, we connect.
And this is why I need people to stop saying number one or number two. Like, enough with that.
Yeah, there's no hierarchy.
Yeah, stop giving hierarchy to things. Like, in your mind, keep it in your mind, but don't tell the people you're talking to, oh, you're my number one, oh, you're my number two, because that's where problem starts. Yeah, I'm talking to two people. I like both of you. We'll see how things go. We'll continue this conversation. I will make a decision. Yes, you have to make a decision. If you don't make a decision, the other party will make the decision for you. Period. That's how it's supposed to work.
But yeah, that's how Meg left single, because Meg and Mason left single because
Queen
Madison got engaged to Alex because
no.
Oh yes, that's true. That's true. Yes, vindication came because Alex couldn't get over something. I think it's the avoidance thing also. Maybe
not even just that. What made them break up was.
Oh yeah. Say it. Sorry, I was so excited because I love it. So I just remember.
They moved on, and they had moved on and they were talking, and then she kept on harping on the fact that he said he could see Mason's point of view. And Madison's like, why should you be able to see his point of view?
And he explained it.
You should not see it. You should only see me. And when you're saying that, it makes me feel like, girl,
I just started crying.
You did something that was wrong. Your man says, I understand. But don't you want someone that is objective?
Nope.
I understand how you feel, but you should be able to take correction, okay? No. This is wrong. You shouldn't have done what you did. But I understand Mason feeling the way he felt and that changing his mind to Meg.
That's what we're here. Yeah.
That's what we're here for. And also, why do you care this much if you want to be with me? And Alex is like, you know what? This does not sit well with me.
I like Alex. Alex did think.
And I have to respect, because many people will still push and be like, the girl has showed you her serious red flag.
And Alex is like,
accept it and walk away.
Yeah, and he did. He's like, no, I'm not that desperate.
Yeah.
And I love Alex.
Oh, that was good.
Man. What a man.
Because I didn't come here for TV show. I came here for marriage.
Yes.
And if I'm not getting married, the real marriage
we're not doing it.
We're not doing it.
And I clocked that obviously he was a serious guy from the avoidant thing, that he took it seriously. Even though, like, once again, people keep on having expectations that you should just take all their baggage.
No.
No.
If I can't deal with it, I can't.
I can't. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't like when, like, because when Brittany was saying, oh, I don't like how Devin responded. I'm like, he's allowed
Do
to
you know
be
why?
taken aback.
They think that they're judging them. No, I'm not judging you.
I'm just thinking, can I handle it?
I just think I can't handle it. I don't think you're a bad person.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm judging you. I don't just think I'm the person to handle it.
Yeah, exactly. And if I'm judging you, then also you shouldn't want to be with me if I'm judging you now. So like it's so when but like, oh, I don't like how he responded. I'm like, how do you expect him to respond? He should start doing cartwheels. When you hear something that you were not expecting, like, do you I'm just like, you people are crazy. Sorry, not well. So Alex had avoidance and he's an anxious attachment. It makes sense for him to be like, oh, I need to think about this because, and she told him her trauma, and her trauma is deep, and we understand it.
Very deep.
Do you want to be chasing that for the rest of your life? Do you want to be dealing with that for the rest of your life? And then she did this thing that he wasn't even taking it as a big deal. He was just saying, "Oh well, I mean, Mason's a good guy."
attention to the words.
Yeah,
you pay, and he listened.
He listened, yeah, because I was like,
nah,
no,
she's not paying attention.
yeah, because I was like, Mason is a good guy.
Yeah.
Like,
you have to be empathetic to the way other people feel. It's
Feel,
not just about
yeah, it's
sympathy.
not about- yeah.
Like, she couldn't even put herself in Meg's shoes.
Nope.
Or Mason's shoes.
No, she's
That
right.
is a problem.
And because he was like, but you two, you have to connect shows now that you are.
And I'm just the one. You're my only
You're the
one.
only one.
And I had to sit and watch this.
Yeah.
At least Mason had two girls interested in him.
Yeah.
Me, I just have you.
Yeah.
But I had to listen to you being interested to two
Somebody
people.
else. Yeah.
When I know that you're my only card on the table. You are my only card.
That was weird. I'm like, when I talk about WWs, these are the things that they do that I don't like. These are the things I don't like. When we're speaking of, let us move to Virginia and Devin, the only black couple.
There's something off in their relationship, that there's a depth, and I think it's partially the producer's fault because they didn't let us. Yeah, so I don't know.
We don't know
there's
what
like
they
some
over.
Yeah, and there's also some hesitation from Devin's part.
Yeah.
He reiterated that a couple times, and it seemed like it was out of the blue. But obviously, they had many conversations. So I still feel like there's something deep in that relationship that we don't know, understand, because we didn't get to follow their love story.
Yeah, we didn't.
Yeah, I even saw more of him talking to Brittany than
yeah.
yes, I didn't, and in the to come, we can see that is something that is going to come up.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, because he sees Brittany and.
But Brittany, I forgot to say that Brittany has body of God. I can't believe I didn't say that. The men that like, you like her. Brittany.
And remember, maybe we should do this now because I feel like we're Nigerian.
Yeah.
We want to teach people how to say the word.
Nyash.
It is not nyash. It is. Please, ladies and gentlemen, you don't stress the NY. It's not a droid. It's just nyash.
Yeah, you just link them together.
Is it?
Yeah.
Nyash. Okay. Now say with me, children.
Nyash.
Okay.
Can you say nyash?
Yes.
Yes, Brittany has body of God because okay. So anyway, so Virginia and Devin. So Devin tells both of them about how he had an opioid addiction when he was younger, and it was going on for a very long time. And he turned to God to help him to deliver him from that. Then he had to have a surgery on his hip. There's bones, the hip and whatever the other bones were rubbing together. And
I think he said a femur.
yeah, whatever the bones is, that is the place where
Don't
my hand
quote
is
me,
touching.
please.
The place where the hand is touching. Like, imagine where my hands are touching. Anyway, so he had the surgery and he was able to play basketball, which I'm like, wow, that's impressive because normally that's not what happens. But he said that whole process brought him closer to God and everything. So him and Virginia really bonded over that. They're talking about like the OG gospel singers, Fred Hammond, Marvin Sapp, Kirk Franklin, and the rest.
That in common.
Yeah, they really had that in common. And every time we told the story, the girls were crying. Brittany and Virginia were like, oh my God, such an impactful. I really like that story though. I love a testimony. Mm-hmm. Whatever brings it close to God, I'm here for it. So I love a testimony. It was beautiful. So yes, obviously we know what Roshari says. They got engaged. Their meeting was also cool. Okay, talking about the girls. Oh, there's Molly of it all. Who was Molly? Molly, Lauren, and David triangle. So Lauren knew that Molly was the other connection that David had because Molly opened her mouth and said it.
And Lauren was busy spiraling when you didn't tell her that it was you.
Lauren took it in.
Oh, God.
She was like,
It's really hard watching. I don't want to say it anymore.
WWs.
It's really hard because there's a lot going on in life, and it's just so hard
It was
watching people
annoying.
just make a mountain
Out of a
Like
molehill,
it's
because I was just like, what is
psyching yourself up
what
in your
is
head for what
yeah.
reason?
And then at a point when everyone was thinking that, oh, Molly knows, and now she's saying all these things because trying
How
to
is she
get in
gonna
your
know?
head.
The only way you know is
It's
because she
she told
said it.
you,
So how
so
is she supposed to know?
exactly. And then the poor friend that was doing go between us came with Molly and said, oh, Molly, Lauren thinks that you're doing. Jesus Lord. So we're going to do this.
Look,
like
I want to
2
say
times.
something. Like, I want to digress because I don't characterize whatever. I think we had this little conversation that people that have that quote unquote aesthetically pleasing facially, especially men, don't. And when we come to Love Is Blind, don't seem to have the chat
They don't.
because
Then looks work for them.
yeah, in the out, so they've never really worked really hard on their chatting skills, and it's the reason why whenever we come up, except for the one guy in the UK, the mortician guy,
Ah, Freddie.
except for Freddie's the exception to
Brett,
this rule.
Brett is also good looking.
Yeah, and Brett, yes, Brett is good looking too. Yeah, but like I've
Most of them are
noticed,
just average.
yeah, and I've noticed that the guys that are the average looking guys seem to have a better chat, and they are the ones that girls are like. Two,
Crazy
three
over.
girls are like from last
Mason.
season. What's his name?
Jeremy
Jeremy
and Jimmy.
and Jimmy, and
When they saw
okay,
them.
so that, and then also not even just that, the one with the girl that she was saying be a man. That he said he was in the pod. He was giving like really tall, big energy.
Oh,
Nick, exactly. So I want to say this that if you're gonna go on this show, please work on your chatting skills as a guy, because it seems like that is not the case for the women. The women have, whether they are fine or not.
But the issue with women is that women have problem. Their own problem is different.
Yeah, their problem is different, but they have the chat. They know how to
they're
chat.
good conversation
They know how
analysts.
to have conversations. So it seems to be working out for them.
Yeah.
But I've noticed that the men that are not the best in behavior sometimes seem to be very good at chatting away at women. And maybe it's also maybe women also maybe need to catch up on certain cues, just the way Alex picked up on some things. I just noticed that they seem to be very good at getting away with a lot of things and have women fighting over them. And then when we get to the real world, people are like, what is this? Like, the connection is not there. And most of us will always end up employed and they don't end up getting married. That's what me I've noticed.
Yeah, now because if you're not getting attention, something getting a lot, it does get into your head.
Yeah.
And it's not the time for you to get here because you're trying to marry.
Exactly. Thank you. So I've noticed that. I think if you are going to go on the show as a guy and you are quote unquote conventionally good looking, I think you need to work on your chat, like work on how you talk to people and keep a conversation, because your face, as Mirabel says, there's no pretty privilege happening right now, because usually a lot of, I've noticed, and from people talking to me, is that people give guys that look a certain kind of way a pass. Oh, he's tall. Okay.
Pretty privilege.
They allow him being dry in conversation. They allow him, like, he responds 10 hours later or whatever, you get a pass. So yeah, I don't know. I just something that I noticed on Love Is Blind is that you gotta work on your chatting skills, because I was thinking that, can I be on this show? Because my God, even the girls, you have to be interesting. You have to have something that you're like talking about, something that you're doing, something that you're interested in, hobbies, your talents, what you do at work, friends. Like, you have to have like a holistic like conversation. And I'm like, this is actually quite hard to do, to just have a holistic conversation with people that you're not seeing.
It's not that hard. They also give them question cues and they give them all
Yeah.
So it's
but to
like,
have answers to those questions is what
you
I'm
don't
saying.
get brain. Why would you have answers?
Some people, clearly it's not working for some guys.
Well, they're not showing us. We don't know. Like,
But then the girls are fighting over the same set of guys every time.
Yeah.
That's my issue, and I'm like, it shouldn't be. There are 15 people here. It should be stacked even better, like at least 7 engagements. I'm not saying everybody should get engaged.
Oh, this is
but
also
like,
the worst season for engagement.
yeah,
Only 5.
Yeah. So I'm like, it should be stacked more. I don't know. Or is it that you're not, again, producers to you, people are not showing a lot of things.
Yeah,
but I refuse to believe that guy, I didn't get to see man born because of maybe he wasn't good with chatting.
I don't
Is this
know.
what we're doing?
No, I don't think so. We don't. That one we don't know because
I don't know.
This production season is rubbish.
Just my own tangents.
Yeah.
For fun. But yeah.
And we're talking about Lauren being weird about this whole Molly thing. Then when she goes in to meet Dave, because Molly comes back and is just talking all kinds of things that Dave says she's not his number one, that is going to break up with his other connection. But it's like, Molly, please, when did you say all this? Then she goes, when Lauren goes to meet Dave, she's like, that's, I heard from your other girlfriend that, that she's your number one. That did you say that? And I was like, ugh, I don't want to get caught up in any girl drama. And I'm like, are you mad? And I was like, she's like, no, she's like, there's no drama, like, just you talk, like, what's girl drama? And I'm like, well, I mean, there's girl drama, but you're not involved, like, just you talk your own. And I said that him and Molly have a lot in common, even though they haven't gone too deep. That he doesn't even know if she's talking to other guys.
She's a female version of me.
Yeah. So Lauren tells him that that he's only the reason she's still here. Basically, she told him to pick her. She literally said, I think that's what she's like, I'm just asking him to pick me. And he's like, he just feels overwhelmed. Then, meanwhile, Molly in the house thinks that he's ending things with Lauren. So Sarah tells Lauren so that's where Sarah is the middle woman. Because first of all, Lauren thought it was Sarah that was the other woman in her triangle, stupid web. Anyways, so
let's just wrap it up.
I know I'm trying to scroll. I'm trying to scroll down to where I wrote about it. So Molly now went to meet David to make him decide. He now ended up ending things with her, and then her and Lauren had a conversation. And then, because Molly was like that, she didn't know why Lauren was being weird, that she guessed it was because of this, but she couldn't be sure, that she just know that Lauren was always excluding herself, because there was a time that the girls came together, they made a fort, and they were all just like under it, playing, just being girls, and Lauren was there. Then suddenly she went away, and she was like, I just need to be away from Molly for like a day. I just feel like she's just throwing her thing in my face, and I feel like she knows, and she's intentionally saying it to antagonize me. I'm like, yes, Lauren, the world revolves around you, and you are the sun. So Lorena admitted that yes, she was avoiding the girls because of this, and then Molly told Lorena, well, Dave is all yours. He wants to pursue you and everything. Then Lorena and Dave meet and everything, and then he talks about his sister being a hold up. This is where I read about earlier in the day about people thinking that their family members are better than other people that in the same ship. Whatever. Anyways, oh yes, we have Daniel and Taylor. That's when I ended with the saga. They are both into Christmas, and whatever. After everything is good and they miss each other, the reveal happened. 24 hours later, Taylor starts, because when during the reveal, I just saw something on her face that she didn't seem fully sold on something about him. Yeah, he's not the tallest.
Yeah, but it wasn't. We find out that it's not about.
It's not. It wasn't about the height, but it's something about his look that she was like, But she was sumptuous, and I could tell something.
Seen him before.
Yeah, so she thinks she's seen him before that. She thinks that she remembers an Instagram page following her, a few weeks before she came on this, and that her bio says a lot about her, things she likes and those kind of things. So that she feels like he used those things to get to know her, and that she believes that he targeted her. So she tells him this, and she asks about if this photo, because photos of him in front of a Christmas tree, legs crossed, holding wine.
But the question is, how did you know you were going to be on the show?
That's number one. And then, yeah, that's number one. Because even if he knows a tailor is going to, how do you know that the tailor is you? And how did he? Yeah.
I mean, eventually when you start talking about Christmas, you point in that direction.
Yeah, but yeah.
But it's not even that. My own is, how did you know you were going to be on the show? That's the question to ask. Not anything that happened on the show. Is how did he know you were going to be on the show to prep himself? And also, how did you know that he was, like, he knows he's going to be on the show, but like a lot of things have to align for that to happen. Like you knew you were going on the show.
Well, so that they have mutual friends in common.
Okay, so that's probably
that she told.
So maybe he knew. Okay, so he knew he was going on the show, and someone said, "Oh, it's funny. I know someone that is going to be on the show," and then he's like, "Oh, who?" And then curiosity got the better of him. He went and found out that it was you. Now if it's true, where he messed up or he shouldn't have followed. Yeah. You could have done your reconnaissance work.
Incognito.
God, that word. You could have done your work and then used it because you like the girl, you want the girl, you want the girl. That's fine.
Yeah.
but it looks creepy
It's creepy.
because you followed and unfollowed.
Yes,
That's why. And now you're kind of caught because you don't want to admit, if it's true, you don't want to admit that you did this because then you look crazy.
Yeah, well, he said no, he didn't do it. That's how the picture. He said that no, he doesn't have a picture like that. That his picture is of him in front of a fireplace, not in front of a Christmas tree.
And I'm like, a person that really likes Christmas, how come you can't have, like, I would think you have pictures in front of a Christmas.
Not just that, the picture may exist on your phone, even if it's not on your Instagram. It can be on your phone. Maybe you change your maybe you can archive some pictures. Like that's not really
neither here nor there.
Yeah, it's neither here nor there.
But I'm so sorry. I wanna wrap things up, right? By saying, just say who got engaged.
Okay.
Yeah, say all the people that got engaged.
Yeah. Okay. Let's say all the people that got engaged though. Virginia and Devin.
Okay.
Taylor and Daniel.
Okay.
Lauren and David. Who else? Bren and Sarah. And then the unemployed lady, Monica, and the golden retriever. Brad.
Who are you rooting for? I mean, the one couple we're rooting for is the one that they came and told us this drama with.
Yeah.
So, the black couple. I'm not rooting because we didn't get to know them, and I just feel like there's something there that Devin is not sure about.
Yeah.
She seems like a sweet girl.
She's a lovely
So
girl.
I don't know. It's just I feel like you didn't let us fall in love with their story.
Yeah.
So that's on you guys.
It's on them.
Now that the other people that you were trained down our throats are having issues, then yes, obviously I'm rooting for them. They seem like nice people.
Yes, because we like Lauren until we saw the still to come, and it was like Lauren had sex with somebody else 48 hours after.
I'm like, what is though? And she look, it's always the ones you don't suspect. You see, me remember people will judge us. You look at us and be like,
Well, the ones you don't suspect, so that's why but definitely in the guilty party.
We're in the guilty party, so oh god. Because the last time you said so, what they thought that I would be like,
they just said that they didn't think that you were so like shy or private. That's all.
Exactly.
It's not the thing.
So let's do this like guys. Don't judge books by covers. They're deceptive. Okay. Because Lauren looks so cute and like meek and she's like someone that will do something like that. I don't know what they have, and Netflix does not. We're still connected, but they don't do the whole
bait and switch.
Yeah, bait and switch. You pretty much know what's going to go because we see David talking to Molly.
Yeah, we see David talking to Molly. We see Devin talking to Brittany.
Yeah, and by the way, I wanted to say again is this season, if anybody feels just like the way Benaya went after
Nicole went after Benaya.
Nicole went after Benaya after the fact. Please, if you feel that way after you've left the pod, please just go and tell.
Sometimes you will not, like when you see somebody, that's when it now hits you that this was the wrong thing.
Yeah, and
that's fine.
And you don't want to like always wonder.
Yes, I don't want to double down in the rubbish.
Exactly. So, if David is feeling like I want to be Molly, okay, give it a shot. If Megan, whatever, it seems like Megan and Mason they look like they decided to try it out after the pods.
Mason, run.
I mean, yes, but if you want the angel number lady, Joe Rogan podcast lady. I think
Molly too is an angel number because she's the one that has 111 tattooed on her hand.
Yeah, she has. They all not even just her. Even what's her name? Madison too.
Also into the angel.
Yeah, she has one of those tattoos, I think, on her body too. I think she's one of the tattoo of one of those numbers, yeah.
And the angels that are seeking.
Anyways, I don't know. What do you hope? They said, what did you say? You said the host of the show said that this was the best season for them. So that I guess maybe there's more to come that is of substance. I don't know. But we'll be here to review.
They said, why is this 6 episodes so long and boring? They said, these people they are deeper, they are professionals. They had a lot to
I didn't feel it was deeper.
It was not deep.
I didn't feel that way. I did not feel that at all. But okay.
It wasn't deep. Literally, the only conversation that they had that was deep was only Ben, and that was the Christian conversation and Black Lives Matter. That's it.
And they didn't even go in. They didn't even like have a resolution to that. So anyways, guys.
Only 5 couples, okay. After all that 6+ hours wasting our time, only 5 couples.
And you know how they drop like flies after it.
Yep, they shut up in like flies.
So yeah.
Oh my god, it'll be worse than the AD season.
Yeah. Because they only showed us one couple making it to the altar, so.
No, they showed another. They didn't show the.
No, okay, yes,
face.
that's true. They didn't show. You're right.
But I think it's Virginia because there's a black wedding happens. So I think Virginia.
All right, so we get to standard. Anyways, guys.
And we see Monica being an asshole again.
And she dyed her hair.
Pink.
No,
that's Madison.
I'm
that was
so sorry.
cry for help.
So sorry.
Madison dyed her hair pink. That was cry for help, obviously.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, Monica. When you say stupid job, I already know it you. There's always telling you about their OCD and you're saying so you let yourself. I said okay, what? You don't know what an illness is.
Yeah.
Get out of my sight.
Yeah.
And leave that poor boy, now innocent golden retriever alone, please.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. We'll be there.
Now, if Brad and Yemi, but Yemi is like Nicole to me.
You're trying to put people that we don't even know if they ever. The show didn't give us anything to work with in our own fantasy world that we're even going to try and create. Like, geez.
I'll create Yemi and Brad out of nothing.
Like nothing. But anyways, guys.
It's giving Benaya and Nicole with her horrible makeup choices.
The blush is too much.
And with his hair.
The blush is too much. But hey, we said we were going to do 30 minutes and we found a way to get to 50 because we were critiquing the show. Anyways, guys, like, comment, subscribe. Give us your feedbacks in the comments. And
I'm very sure that people are not watching it.
Please like, comment, and subscribe.
Don't worry, next time they're not pictures today because there's, as you can see, it's just
this is like freestyle
all over the place. There was no script. Like I'm going to have 200 pictures to show. So
yeah, we'll see what they bring for us next week.
Yeah.
We'll be here.
Alrighty.
Bye.
Bye.